King he was on carven throne, in many pillared halls of stone, with golden roof and silver floor, and runes of power upon the door. The light of sun and star and moon, in shining lamps of crystal hue, undimmed by cloud or shade of night, there shone forever fair and bright. Gold is gray, the mountains.
Hello guys, thanks for tuning in. Captain Nature Luxembourg here, back with another video for you guys. So, as you guys may already know, I'm planning to do a 3-part video of all the mines that you can find here in the city of Rumelange. And today is going to be the second part of the video, where I'm going to visit the locations called Lannebierg and Steenbierg. I'm also showing you guys a picture of the places where you can find them. So yeah, I'm quite excited to start today's video, so let's go. So guys, I'm here at the first location, which is called in Luxembourgish Lannebierg, which could translate into long mountain, but I'm not sure what the expression Lannen means. Maybe it's Old Luxembourgish for long. And yeah, this area is also called Avurdat, where they did back in the time mostly surface mining, but also underground mining. And as you can see here clearly, there's a valley. So that's where the actual mine train came through, and it was driving to the city center over a bridge that is no longer existing to the city train station, where the iron ore was transported, and from there it was transported to the nearby steel factories. So that's it for that place, plus minus. So just as you can see, it's about 50 to 80 years ago where they did surface mining here. I can clearly see that nature took a lot of it back, so it's quite amazing. Okay, so enough for that. I'm gonna show you now what you can find here in this place called Lannebierg. So let's enter this building here. It's also in the location called Lannebierg. It's a building which was used for the mine workers. I don't know exactly its function. Yeah, and it's pretty old and destroyed. And inside you can find some wood. And yeah, there's also a nice open window where you have a beautiful view of outside. Yeah, that's pretty much the inside of the first building here. So let's continue. So guys, I'm now almost reaching the next spot, and I'm quite excited because it's pretty unique. I don't know if you can find a spot like that again here in Luxembourg, so it's very special. So let's take a look, guys. So guys, here's the next spot, which I'm gonna tell you in a few seconds what it is exactly. I'm not going to enter it because it's way too dangerous, but I'm going to show you the inside. So this is the inside, and as you can see, there's writing. It's in French and it says détonateur, and the rest is no longer readable. but it was indeed back in the time a powder magazine where they stored their dynamite. So pretty awesome. Yeah, so guys, this is the mine of the area of Lannebierg. So as you can see, there's a building attached to the mine, and yeah, the mine seems very old. I did some research and didn't really found any information about it. I know that first records started in the late 1800s, so that's where they started to dig in this area. So they did surface mining, as you can see here, but also underground mining. So let's take a look at the inside of the building. Bit spooky, bit dark, but luckily my camera is making more light here. A lot of trash, and here's the mine. So quite awesome. I'm gonna tell you guys a bit about the mine here, or what I saw at this mine. So guys, last time as I was visiting this mine, I had a really scary encounter, because as I was approaching the mine, something flew out of the mine, and it took me a few seconds to realize that it was an owl. So unfortunately I have no footage of the owl that came out, but I did some research and found out that it was actually an owl called Waldkauz, which is the biggest owl that you can find here in Luxembourg, and it really likes dark places like mines or natural caves. So very, very interesting. Let's continue. It's a pretty calm place here, so I don't know, but it has something to it. It's so silent, but still there's a lot of wildlife here. Quite awesome. So I'm going now to enter the mine, and don't worry, it's just a few meters. You can go just a few meters in, and then there's a stop. Take a look by yourself. Quite dark, and yeah, and awesome. Oh, let's continue our journey, guys. Oh yeah, and just a little side note, guys. The structure that you can see there is most probably was a scale. So where the mine trains came out, and the train wagons were scaled so that they knew exactly the quantity of the weight of the iron ore that they were transporting. So awesome. So guys, just a little side note: if you come to visit Luxembourg and you talk about the locals about mines, the general term that mostly comes up is Arbeit. And Arbeit is a former steel factory which is no longer existing. And Arbeit is a shortcut for Aciéries Réunies de Bourbach, Aich et Dudelange, which are the cities. So they are in Germany, here in Luxembourg, and so on. So indeed, the factory did a fusion in 1911, where different companies were regrouping into one company, and it's called Arbeit, of different countries here in Europe. And yeah, the factory did mainly steel beams. There had also sites here in Differdange, in Assuralzet, Dudelange, and so on. So as I said, they made steel beams, and these steel beams were also used for skyscrapers, like in Manhattan. And so the factory is no longer existing, but you can still find evidence of this this ancient factory. And yeah, it was sold and renamed. It's still existing, but I don't want to make any publicity. So let's continue. So let's also talk about the temperatures that you can find inside of an actual mine here in Luxembourg. So it's very difficult. I did some research and didn't really find out the actual temperature, but we can use a little bit of science. So the thing I know is that normally the layers that you can see here in the background of the iron ore, the Minederz, is normally 76 meters long. And I also know that when you dig a hole that is 100 meters deep, normally there's an average temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. So I guess that the temperature is then between 15 and 10 degrees Celsius. You can also, when it's a very hot summer day and you're approaching mine entrance that is still open, well closed, but there you can still feel the draft coming out of it. The air is really wet and also very cold. So yeah, that's the thing I wanted to say about temperatures that you can actually find in the mines. So okay, let's continue. I'm now on my way to the second location, which is called Steenbierg. But before we leave, there is still a spot that is interesting in this area here in Lannebierg. So I wanted to show you guys. And also another thing, I'm not certain that I can find the mine of Steenbierg, because I don't really know if it's still there, but I'm trying my best, so let's see. So I'm here in the old train shed, which seems to be pretty destroyed. But let's take a look at the inside of the house here. So there's a lot of trash, and I guess afterwards it was used for a different purpose, but yeah, that has been a long time ago. And this could be the working shed back in the time. So the ceiling is missing, pretty much destroyed. So let's continue. Yeah guys, the visit to my second spot, that is called Steenbierg, translated Stone Mountain in English, wasn't really successful. I found the area where the mine should be, but wasn't able to find the mine itself. So either it's well hidden or it is no longer existing. I don't know. Maybe in future videos, if I find out more about it, I will show you guys. But what I can do now is to show you pictures of the area. So they did a lot of surface mining also there, and also the mine looked like back in the time. So yeah, here are some pictures. So you can see the mine and also the area where they did surface mining, and also the mine works at this area started in the same period as in Lannebierg. So in the late 1800s. So yeah, pretty disappointing, but I found a few interesting spots in the nature here in the forest. So let's continue, guys. I'm, as you can see, back in my home. Yeah, to do a slight recap of today's video. I had a lot of fun. There were some beautiful moments in nature. I've missed that. That was very, very awesome. Also, the locations I was visiting, very beautiful, but a bit disappointed about that I wasn't able to find the mine in Steenbierg, but nevertheless, as I said, I had a lot of fun. Also looking forward to the part 3 of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and if you like, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys, and until next time, signing off, Captain Nature Luxembourg.